So,
I guess me just stuttering out stuff in another language wouldn't make my speech that much better before either. Oh well.
oh no,
No.
okay. Let's go ahead and now, given all this, roll luck again, yet again.
Luck.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to my rolls? 13.
Okay, well, subtract the roll from your luck.
Oh,
Wait, roll again. It's cocked.
that's -2.
Okay,
That's what?
that is a critical.
Success.
Well, the way it's done now
Oh.
is we subtract the roll from your ability,
That's 14.
so you're at a 14,
Mhm.
right? And you and these guys rolled. They're at a 3, and you are at a negative something.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so we all know now who the spirit attacks.
Shit. Okay.
So, let's go and take a look at our spirit combat situation here. There, and
Ugh.
think it would be like right around this, but it's not. Let me breathe a second and not panic about what I'm trying to accomplish here, and we'll see if I can.
What is the max on our stats mean?
Oh, that's if the improvement system allows you to increase skills
Oh, okay.
and the stats.
Yeah.
And so therefore that's as high as you can take it through the system.
All right.
The current should actually be the same in your case
As the
all
original.
of the originals.
Yeah, because we're
Because
level 1.
Well, I didn't buy, a couple of yours had to get bought up,
Okay.
and yours did not. So you had pretty good rolls.
Yeah.
So when I made the character. So let's see here. Spirit challenge. Combat. So it goes right up. Okay, so Ghost. Spirit challenge is made. Okay. Right. Okay. You're going to roll your spirit now.
My spirit, that is my lowest stat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
Jesus Christ.
bad. That is the worst.
Yeah, that's a critical failure.
That's a critical failure.
And then,
That's a 10.
yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
You're instantly possessed.
Oh, God damn it. Well, I'm not good with the spiritual.
Oh,
Ironically,
Maybe what
going by
Tess
what
wants to
country I'm from.
explain
Oh,
what
and I'm still holding you.
mm-hmm. That's right. That's actually fairly hilarious. Well, the spirit, you stand up most regally, most imperiously.
Does it like notice
Calmly.
me? Anything? Getting possessed or anything, or is it invisible?
Oh no, this is very clear.
Okay.
You are so transformed
Yeah.
in behavior
Mhm.
that it's absolutely clear that you're Fernand.
Ah, okay.
And so
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh
that was
no.
one of the nicest timed fumbles I've ever seen. So you may actually have a spirit friend for a while.
Well, shit.
But the key here is actually fairly clear. Frenea, grounded now, might be reasoned with. You want to make a try?
Yes. I mean,
Well, what are we going to use here?
would reason be the thing to use?
Well, that's
I
kind of more of
wanna
an
try to-
intellectual deduction
Yeah.
kind of thing. Empathy, perhaps.
Okay. That's 10,
17.
17.
Mhm.
Ah.
Wait. Hold on.
Mhm.
So you're at
-1.
-1.
Okay.
So this is actually in her part going to be it's going to be willpower, meaning that she's basically just stubborn and imperious.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
So she ends up being more stubborn and imperious than you are at being appealing and hey, you know, ladies to ladies, we can have a little chat here. Perhaps gender-wise, maybe a little too gendered, but you know, something like that. But,
I would go down the path. I envy your work.
Right.
Testing.
Your flattery gets you nowhere.
No. It's
Yeah.
not flattery.
She thinks it is.
Yeah, probably.
She looks at surprise at the rat she's holding,
Yeah.
kind of holds it up and says, and you or she demands, obedience and attention. The patrol is quite shocked.
This would add some truth to my word that I told him, by the way.
It actually, yes, that is actually true. That's a good point. I think that let's make a quick check on them. That's a good point. Their reason is 12. And I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
So they don't quite get that, sadly. Although it would have been nice.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick check on possession. It means that the ghost wants to achieve, the ghost has one thing in mind.
Yeah.
And that is my tomb fixed now.
Yeah. I can't really do anything.
Yeah, and so basically, she's not interested at all in the vermin. And she's like, dispose of this. And dispose of this. Come, the 3 guards, faced with contradictory instructions, choose the safer one and go follow her. So,
fair enough.
Right, they're like,
am I still am I just blacked out?
Yeah, you're blacked out. I'm
Okay.
sorry to say. Yeah, and so I'm afraid for the rest of this session we aren't going to see much of Siobhan. Let me repeat. The rules are in your favor.
Okay, so
Here's how it goes. When you're attacked by a disembodied spirit, okay, round by round, one or the other will lose mana.
okay.
When your mana drops to 0, then you cease to be. Your soul has been destroyed.
Oh.
And the ghost possesses you.
That's a problem.
But if the target, when the target's mana drops to 0, when the spirit is dropped to 0 mana, it ceases to be. So if you beat a spirit trying to take you over.
Okay.
When a target's mana drops to 0, it is possessed. And so, in the case of a mindless spirit, the body will perform no actions, you just basically thud.
Yeah.
And the character regains control at sunrise. In the case of a ghost that wishes to keep the body, a new spiritual combat will begin at dawn each day between the spirits. The winner controlling the body until the next combat. Well, I'm going to put it this way. She doesn't want to keep the body.
Okay.
She just wants the tomb
Her
restored.
tomb thing. So I'm not going to die.
Right. Because This is exactly the deal.
Yeah.
So
I'm gone for a while,
right.
but I'm not dead.
So basically, since you're at liberty, what do you want to do? And considering you're critical, I think you know exactly the circumstances. It's not hard to know all that stuff I just said. Given the critical and reasoning it all together,
yeah,
you got it. You don't have to guess at what's going to happen.
The question is, can I help her getting her tomb fixed?
Ooh, boy, you've got guts. You were like, I want to be out of here. I want to be out of here at the first sign of trouble.
And now I'm possessed.
Many steps of trouble down the road, and she still wants to be in on this.
I just want a little bit of recognition.
Oh, good
I
enough.
just want to do my job.
Really. I'm not good at this, but I can at least explain to the guards what's missing.
Okay. You can.
Nothing else.
So you'll follow after.
So I'm following after.
Okay. I'm going to say that with the relief of the tomb restoration, and when tempers have settled somewhat, that you're not going to have a problem. You can. The question is whether you're going to give up Araxamander. It doesn't seem like that's necessary.
If nobody asks after him, no.
Yeah.
There may be a bit of a they may all decide.
Although I'm trying to explain the extent of the robbery to those guards.
Right. The guards have trouble with that. I'm talking about a little bit later when officials and academics come into this situation and get to revere Frenea for a little while.
Yeah. They'd most likely be able to tell that we are not strong enough to be breaking the spells of a tomb. Hopefully.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
I won't play this out, although it could be kind of fun, but I don't think I've got the energy for it.
Fair enough.
But think of a little squad of very serious and Dregian, much better rogues than Araxamanders.
Yeah.
And they are assessing, and they're like, they're not too.
Yeah.
And then you have no enchantments, you have no, you're totally not prepared for this. And Frenea is, demands their obeisance and their recognition. They give it. And it's all very grand from your standpoint. You've made your case. And they, just so you know, I think there's going to be kind of an agreement among everybody. No more rats. Even if you didn't really do anything, no more rats. But but Frenea, especially they're probably wondering whether loose ends might be better off disposed of. Frenea says, and to these my deliverers, reward them well. At which point you just sort of stand there, drooling slightly.
A few moments of no spirit in charge of the body.
That's right. By the way, so that took a long time. That took until sunrise. I mean, this took all night. This took a long time. Now you had to go down there at night. Right, Andregi.
Yeah.
So even underground, they close for the day to the surface world.
Yeah.
So you come down during your night, and so therefore, it's the rest of the night is spent in tomb restoration and praise for Frenea. So and what the hell is going on here? The guards tell you this, and you say that, and and they are most disturbed. Do you tell them about the dogs after all? Oh, you do. Okay, that actually gets you some respect. They are concerned. And so with all of that, Since she said they shall be well rewarded, they figure a good reward is not imprisoned or charged with anything.
Fair enough.
And that's your well rewarded.
Learning something would have been better.
Mm-hmm. There might actually be something.
Mm.
Let me think about it. They may actually give a token of some kind that isn't nothing. I can think of a couple actually. Okay, you'll get something. We'll deal with that next time.
I would just be happy if my clients don't find out about this.
Nothing shall be said about anything.
Yeah, that is my
Right.
Once I hear the story,
Yeah.
I essentially just tell them I do not care about the reward as long as this does not get out.
Right.
As long as what transpired here, just.
You, on the other hand, do care about the reward. So you're gonna get something.
But I also, when we get
Deal.
out of there, I'm like jumping at her and telling her she's the best of friends.
Oh, I see.
I'll just be happy to be out of there.
Right. Yes, you will head out into the sunrise.
I'm sorry,
I'll just
really
go to my home
Right.
and just.
Mm-hmm.
No, I am never doing that again. I have just experienced not having a body.
Right.
And no.
Several different kinds of fear at different times in rapid succession. Right.
Exactly.
Right? Not good. No
This was
fun.
not what I signed up for. I was just going to go to the tomb.
Look at a cool tomb. What could be right?
And just get to help out a friend.
Yeah.
Just.
Well, you get a shiny. I don't know what it is yet, but next time, when we pick up 10 days from now. So I'm really looking forward to continuing for a little while. We've seen shots fired. We've seen, rat biting. We've seen some enchantment. The rat is an apprentice enchanter to a blind old man who doesn't realize that all of his assistants are rats. And it's a good time. The magic, the combat sequencing, the probabilities. There's more to learn about those that I can tell you about or investigate as we continue to play. But it is definitely what it is. The heartbreak is real. I mean, here is the rulebook, okay? Now, here's what Bruce Gomez Industries tells us that they're up to. Let's see. There are 12 works in progress, apparently, being developed for game stores, mostly situational or location-based elaborations, some of which seem extremely tempting given what they have in here, and more, like a special magic volume and stuff like that, but a lot of content, basically. We have other games promised, a science fiction game called Bent Space, a mini-mag devoted to Proteus that is supposed to start in 1993, including a scenario pack, and these are very much photocopied, mailed out of the home things that you can simply be involved in. And of course, there's nothing to work with except a mailing address. You can order this rulebook. You can order the upcoming beginning of Proteus Quarterly. You can order some character sheets. You can order their first scenario pack. You can also order a hex vinyl battle mat, small and large. You can, and here it comes. 30-sided dice. Okay, fine. Here it comes, though. A figure storage box with a capacity for 80 figures and the first, I suppose, of the lead figures that they are putting out. An assortment of lead figures for Proteus, 25 millimeters. This order gets you 16 of them, which seems like a lot for just $10. And these are offered at present. They have them to order. And you should know that assets, meaning unsold merchandise,
are taxed as per their alleged retail worth, their stated retail price. So if you don't sell those off, you're going to be taxed on them as an asset, which is why for all of these fantasy heartbreakers, whatever didn't sell in that first year would have bankrupted the person and their family and whatever mortgage or whatever they may have had, and would have to be destroyed. And I'm thinking about all those lead figures, and I'm thinking about their hope that, somebody's will buy enough of these core books to launch them into Proteus being, widely played and enjoyed out there. And my heart breaks again.